I didn't really realize how big of this was an issue.
We need to be addressing this and trying to figure out, or at least having a conversation about why it's still happening and what we can do, again, to create a more equitable society so that people are talking about it and not ignoring it.
Instead of taking the mainstream English course, I decided to take the Indigenous English course, which was one of the best decisions I've ever done as a high school student. I'm very happy the school offers us the opportunity to take these courses. As non-Indigenous students, I think it's extremely important we learn about this.
Seeing how these courses in culture and issues has impacted the lives of my peers and how it touches not just Indigenous Canadians but all Canadians, because it is an issue that concerns all of us, not just a small percentage of our population.
One of the things that we need to look at as administrators and school leaders is making sure that we're infusing the First Nation Métis Inuit education into our courses.
When I started the Indigenous Studies course, I wasn't really interested because I didn't really know about my culture that much, and I just felt like it hasn't been talked on enough for me to put myself into my own culture. So ever since I started it, it's been great. I learned a lot about my culture that I didn't know before.
This course inspired me to join a group at our school called Team Mikanak. Going through this course, I learned so much. It ignited a flame inside of me. I was inspired to make change, to inspire other students to make change as well. To start leading and participating in the initiatives done by our school.
This idea of student voice has really propelled a lot of our projects and made students want to take action and not just sit by the side, and they want to be a part of reconciliation, and they want to make a change, and they want to help others.
So we have a special group here at Immaculata called Team Mikanak, and they had approached administration the year before I arrived at Immaculata and talked about how they wanted to see more of themselves in our community. They didn't see the face, their own culture, their face in the community, and they wanted to see that.
I'm very proud of what my school has done about Indigenous issues and awareness.
I am very happy Immaculata has made courses such as these as part of our legacy project commitment in response to the Mamui Together National Challenge.
I encourage other schools to take part in ideas and deep learning projects as such, because it really makes an impact on the way that students think and the way that they see their place in the world and our communities.
So our commitment to the Legacy Project at Immaculata is looking at a few different things. Our commitment to continuing a student group so that we always have that student voice. And in that student group that they're continuing the activities, the whole school activities that we've come to enjoy. So in November, our Indigenous Awareness Focus Month, that continues, where we have drumming going on in the mornings, where we have Indigenous music playing over the PA in the morning, where we might be hosting the OCSB teepee in our Learning Commons, where we're celebrating Orange Shirt Day, having round dances in the gym. There have been so many things that the students have organized, and we really do want to make that commitment that Team Mikanak continues. Another one of our commitments is the O Canada in the morning. We've made a commitment in the past where we do the O Canada every morning in English, and on Fridays we do it in French. We've started at Immaculata where on Mondays, not only do we start our day with an acknowledgement that we are on Algonquin unceded, unsurrendered territory, but also our O Canada is bilingual in a First Nation.
Personally, this is the last part of my career, and it's rejuvenated me as a teacher because I know I'm part of something much bigger than myself, and I love the idea of serving others.
I think when we talk about Immaculata, it can sound pretty overwhelming to a school that might just be starting. But you have to remember that that's where we were too. It was just a start. What I've shared today are just some ideas of things that can happen, but I wouldn't want anybody to get overwhelmed and can't do all of that. But just pick one thing that you can start with, and you'll be amazed to see how people connect with it and how it can really grow.